Linh, Phương Anh, Giang Linh, Duy Thắng, Tiến Sơn, Thu Hiền, Hồng Hà, Nam Hải, and Minh Hải. Today we are going to talk about a topic that I believe is both important and relevant to all of us. It's about the ecosystem. This topic has been getting a lot of attention recently, and I hope by the end of this presentation, you guys will have a better understanding of it and why it matters. Now let's get started. So what is an ecosystem? An ecosystem is a community of living organisms like plants, animals, and microbes interacting with each other and with their non-living environments like air, water, and soil. These interactions form a system that supports life by recycling nutrients, providing energy, and maintaining balance. Next one, we will discover why ecosystem is matter, or we can say what is the importance of the ecosystem. And the first reason we can find out is that ecosystem regulates natural processes like air and water, purification, climate regulation, and pollination. Secondly, they support biodiversity, which ensures resilience and stability of life on Earth. And the last one, human survival depends on ecosystem service like food, clean water, and medicine raw material. Next one is a part of Korea.
Now I will introduce the components of an ecosystem. Components of an ecosystem are the parts that make up and support life in a natural environment. They are divided into two main groups. Is biotic components and abiotic components. First is the biotic components or living things. They are the living organisms in the ecosystem, such as producers are plants and algae that make their own food using sunlight, and consumers are animals that eat plants or other animals, such as herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores, and decomposers are organisms like fungi and bacteria that break down dead plants and animals. And abiotic components or non-living things. They are the physical and chemical parts of the environment, including sunlight, water, air, soil, and temperature. Together, these components interact and create a balanced system where life can survive and thrive. Next class, Hồng Hà will introduce some type of.
First is terrestrial. Ecosystem. Ecosystem found on land shaped by climate, soil, and vegetation. First one is forest. Its high biodiversity and dense vegetation. Amazon rainforest and temperate forest, heroes, carbon storage, oxygen production, habitat for 80% of terrestrial species. Next is desert is very low rainfall, extreme temperature. Some example is Sahara and adapted life from cacti, reptile, nocturnal animals. Finally, is grassland. Grassland is dominated by grasses, few trees, sometimes like rhinos in North America and savanna African is important for grazing animal, agriculture, and fire cycle. Next is aquatic ecosystems. Are the ecosystem that lives in water environment classified by salt, content, and depth. It divides into 6 types. The first is freshwater ecosystem. It contains low salt concentration, usually less than 1%, and it supports a wide variety of freshwater plants and animal species. Rivers and streams are the bodies of flowing freshwater that transport nutrients and sediments. It have important habitats for fish, amphibians, and migrating species. Lakes and ponds are stunning freshwater ecosystems that vary in size and depth. It is the home to diverse aquatic plants, insects, fish, and microorganisms. The marine ecosystem has high salt content environments, and it covers the majority of Earth's surface. It includes oceans, coral reef, and coastal areas rich in biodiversity. The next is ocean, which is really common to us. It is covered about 70% of Earth's surface, regulating climate and weather. Oceans produce oxygen through photosynthesis by marine organisms like phytoplankton. And the last one is coral reef, which has the nickname rainforest of the sea for the incredible biodiversity. It is extremely sensitive to fish like pollution, overfishing, and temperature rise. The next part you will hear about human impact on the ecosystem by flying.
The ecosystem has human have a lot of impact on the ecosystem. There are pollution, deforestation, climate change, and biodiversity loss. First of all, it's about the pollution. We have air pollution from the first. It comes from factories and vehicles. Introduces harmful gases like CO2, SO2 that damage plant life and contribute to the acid rain. Another pollution is about water pollution. From industrial waste, oil spills, and also agricultural runoff contaminates rivers, lakes, and oceans that harm to aquatic life. The last pollution is soil pollution through pesticides and plastic waste that reduces a lot soil fertility and affects microorganisms vital for decomposition. Another impact of human on the ecosystem is deforestation. It caused by logging, agriculture, and urban expansion. It leads to habitat loss, soil erosion, and disruption of the water cycle. The last one is the tropical rainforest, which hosts over 50% of terrestrial biodiversity are being lost at an alarming rate. The two other impacts of human on ecosystem will be introduced by the third.
Another human impact on ecosystem is climate change. It is driven by the burning of fossil fuel and greenhouse gas emissions. And it's caused rising global temperature, shifting weather pattern, and more extreme events like floods, droughts. And natural habitat, coral bleaching due to 1,000 species migration between temperature seasons. Another impact is biodiversity loss. Species caused by habitat destruction, overhunting, invasive species, and environmental change. Loss of biodiversity within ecosystems, stability and resilience. Example, the extinction of pollinator life with global production. And the next one is ecosystem compensation and sustainability.
Why ecosystem conservation matters? Ecosystem provide essential service in air, fresh water, food, climate regulation, and medicine. Healthy ecosystem support economic stability, especially in agriculture, tourism, and fisheries. Conservation help prevent ecological collapse, protect endangered species, and ensure resolve for future regulation. Conservation effort, protected areas, national park, wildlife reserve, and marine sanctuaries help preserve natural habitats and species. For example, Yellowstone National Park, Great Barrier Reef Marine Park, ecological restoration, replenishing resort wetlands, and cleaning polluted river. For example, Riverlink project Europe to bring back native species and natural process, environmental police and law in enforcing regulation like the Endangered Species Act, Climate Agreement, and anti-pollution law. The next one is
what individual can do. First, we can reduce and recycle it. Or like we can minimize waste by reducing the material, cut down on waste and plastic use, reduce the single-use plastic. Moreover, we can support sustainable choice like least meat, buy eco-friendly products, reduce energy and water use. We can also plant trees and native plants that help restore habitats and support pollinators. We can involve volunteer for cleanups, conservation projects, or local tree planting drives in city. We can raise awareness, like educate others, students support, environmental organization, and advocate for green policies. As a result, if you can notice the ecosystem can be protected because and the next part will be presented by Nam.
The first question, what is an system? Wait.
I think it be the interaction between living and non-living things in an environment.
Clap your hands. Number two, which of the following best describe a food chain? Joy.
Actually sing.
It's correct, sir. Number three, how do women negatively affect economies and ecosystem? Tuấn. Number four, which of the following best describe ecological succession? Bùi Bạn. It's correct. Number five, why are products important in a food chain? They did. Let me see. It's correct, sir.
The last part is a song will be sang by Nam.
Cảnh Nam đâu rồi? Cảnh Nam đâu? Mít đâu rồi? Mít số ca số 1 rồi đẹp ngay.
lỡ mai rời xa ai biết được chuyện biết mất thấy vội lạc nhưng nó yêu thương ở nhau ngoài kia không với kỳ với anh hạnh phúc nơi có đôi tim cùng sớm anh biết yêu thương đến ôi thôi anh chưa nếu người chẳng chạm đến sao như nơi kia có vì nắng mới ấm áp hay đời nào vô tình cơn gió theo mưa đến đường anh dù gì là trong trái đôi vai anh em sớm mà em tin tưởng là lời hứa sai bao lâu vẫn tình nhau anh chẳng hứa sẽ sang đầu chỉ hứa yêu dài lỡ mai rời xa ai biết được chuyện biến mất hay vội là có yêu thương mất nhau ngoài kia không với kỳ với anh mà muốn nơi đó cùng lỡ mai rời xa ai biết được chuyện biết mất hay vội là những nó yêu thương mất nhau ngoài kia không ai với anh không muốn nơi có đôi khi cùng nhìn anh không muốn nơi có đôi khi cùng nhìn
mấy cái xà xe của lượng
phải là 4
ai làm xe phải cái xe này được bao mình
Vui nữa à Xuân Hồ. Tùng ơi, tôi ra xuống lại đi hả? Lại đi.
The next song will be sang by Minh Khánh and Xuân Hồ.
Cùng lên một ít đi để tôi để
chẳng qua là anh đã đi ngang qua mùa hoa đẹp nhất và tim anh cứ là duyên số thì giờ đó chỉ là chuyện hư vô lý do chia tay là gì em có biết không vì em không yêu như anh yêu em vì em xem anh chỉ là những lời nói trong người sao anh mơ em mai sau này xa nhau vơi thấu suốt chặng đường khi yêu ai biết đâu đồng bình từng bước giờ khương hai người xa đã biết đến về nhau sau này gặp nhau anh muốn biết mùa hoa đẹp nhất em có nhớ gì ngày có yêu nhau mà việc gì là em lại nhau em vẫn ôm anh em sẽ là trái mơ chỉ dám một đôi đều chào chẳng qua lại qua em mơ muốn ngày ngày ôi anh nhớ đi trong vài câu mình nói yêu nhau trên mình chẳng còn nhớ đâu lý do chia tay là gì em có biết không yêu anh như anh yêu em vì em xem anh chỉ là những người mãi chưa em tương lai làm sao em không có em mãi sau này sao em ôi thôi sẽ trên đường khi yêu anh biết đâu người mình tương tư giờ thương hai người xa đã biết hết về nhau sau này gặp nhau anh muốn biết mùa hoa đẹp nhất em có nhớ gì ngày đó yêu nhau lúc xuân đi và điều gì làm em quay lưng đi nếu gặp lại nhau em vẫn ôm anh hay em sẽ trái chỉ dám một đôi câu chào giờ này anh sao vì em không yêu anh như anh yêu em vì em xem nợ anh em ơi người mãi